Hello there, folks, and welcome to another episode of Born Suckers Elliott Wave Analysis of Natural Gas. Yes, today is November 8th, the infamous November 8th. So, today I just want to recap because the last video that I made was about 3 months ago or so, and we came down into the wave C here in orange. You can take a look at your own chart of Henry Hub natural gas. However, I do wish I could give you a clear picture of my Fibonacci extensions um, going up and down here. So anyway, we're just going to go over the wave count. You can go ahead and do that on your own time. There's limited time for me to make this video, so topped out at around 15 minutes. So that being said, let's just get into the wave count here recently with this intermediate wave count wave degree in blue. As you can see, this is a ending diagonal. Really obscure and difficult to read. That's just how the market maker wants to make it, I guess. I don't know any other explanation. Of course, they're trying to throw everybody off with the count, with the Fibonacci extensions and where they should be going, where they originate and where they end. So that's part of the game, you know. If everybody knew how to do this, you know, everybody'd be doing it. It would if it was that easy, right? But it's not. So that's why you're here, likely. Let's go through this here. So this intermediate wave degree here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. As 4 comes into the price territory of wave 1 over here. And then we get the long extended wave 5. If you disagree, I'd like to hear about why and what your alternate wave count is in the comments below, or come and see me on the Discord, my Discord server, and we can discuss. I'm always open to discussion, always open to alternate points of view and counts. So with that being said, now wave 5 in blue here, as you can see, extends all the way up over here, right? We thought it was over, but it's not. And it continues. Again, we get a count in wave 5 as being another, let's see here. So this was 1 in this, what's this called? This is a minor wave. Okay, so this was wave 1 all the way up here, and a very stretched out and lengthy wave 2, right? A, B, C in green here as I've got labeled. If I can show you that any clearer, right? A down in here, this is where that ends. A, B, and C. And then wave 3, 1 through 5, all the way up to the top here. It did hit a nice fib extension. I do encourage you to go ahead and do your own fib extension. The 3-point fib extension tool can be found in on the left hand side here, and I show you how to do that in previous videos as well. So anyway, wave 4, really choppy, really ugly, and so we just get 1, 2, 3, 4 here, and then 5. It looks like 5 is always the longest wave, from what I can tell here in the last little while. The market maker is just trying to obscure things, and you know, typical traditional Elliott wave is usually wave 3 is the longest wave in a typical impulse wave, but they're trying to use diagonals and extending using an ending wave 5 ending wave as the elongated finishing, or what's the term that it's eluding me at the moment here, but we don't have time to go into that right now. This nice green line over here is the 800 moving average. I find pretty useful, along with the 200 moving average here in red. And we saw a crossover here indicating that indeed the tides have turned and we should be looking for bullish movement going forward. Of course, we are going to ride them through. as they separate themselves, which takes some time, of course. The price movement is going to move around those. But we want to count the waves, right? So, of course, it always ends up leaving here. So we got 1 and 2 here in pink if you're just looking. Maybe I could change. Oh, I can't do that. If I could go to a minute. There we go. We'll just change that to a minute wave here in pink. Um, so we got 1, 2. I'll just count this one out for you just because I'm such a nice guy. Oh, let's just try that again. Okay, so I'll just do this in yellow and then we'll change the degree here. 1, 2, 3 looks to be over here someplace. 5 up here, obviously. But we don't want to. Now, once we've done the count, we want to figure out where are we. Okay? Once we do the count, we want to figure out where we are. Well, in this instance, we're in wave 3 of wave 4, or sorry, of wave 5 of a intermediate wave 5, okay? Which brings us over here, meaning this retrace here isn't the end. And look how it just bounced right off the 200. Just bounced like it's nobody's business, right? We got some space between the 200 and the 800, and nice ricochet right off of the 200, and up and over we go, extended far away from the 200, the 8 and the 20, almost like, looks like train tracks just about, going up here, and a little bit of a retrace. So over here, if we wanted to, let me just grab that one again here. Over here, if we wanted to count this, because it's short, it's wave 5. In this case, wave 3 seems to be the longest wave, right, in pink, right, in terms of length, price movement, price range. So we got 1, 2, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So here we got 3, right? This is the original 1, 2, right? This is 1, 2, this is 1 and then 2 of this smaller, this would be a subminute. No, it is a minute wave, right, in yellow. So this is going to be wave 4 here, right? A, B, C, chop right down. So impulsive, corrective wave. And that's the other thing the market maker is trying to do, is make the impulsive wave, or make the retraces, the corrections, the impulse wave. Make it look as if it's an impulse wave. Okay? And then gap back up for wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to finish off up in here like that. Okay. So we got 5, 5, 5, 5. What do you do when you got 5, 5, 5, 5? You short, if you don't already know that. We got wave 1 over here of the intermediate. I'm guessing that's going to be the primary. I had to write it in because I put it in there so many times and it just kept demolishing it. It would just go missing. Let's see if it shows up on the daily. By the way, this is the 5-hour chart, 300 minutes as denoted up in the top corner. Let's see what the daily looks like, if it's even there. I don't like using the daily because they often omit price action that has occurred, that has not occurred on the 4 or the 500. So now look, it just crashed my chart. Wonderful. Well, isn't that great? Anywho, you get the picture. So what I'm seeing, and I'll stop here. I just want to make it short and sweet. Just get to the point here and get on with oil here in the next video, hopefully today. But we're going to see, we're in wave 3 of A right now. And we're probably going to be going into wave B. So at the moment right now, I think we're just finished wave 3 of A. And then we'll be doing 4 and then 5. And then we're going to see wave B in a 3-wave move to the upside. Who knows if it's going to be sideways or going to make it look impulsive where it comes up to match the previous high or close to it. Maybe, 68.1% of it. So we'll see. That's just the way it works here sometimes. These market makers are always trying to throw you off. I don't have a crystal ball. I can't see the future. Neither can you. That's why you're here. So anyway, without a further ado, I just want to give you that. I haven't given you an update in about 3 months. Been feeling bad about that, but hey, whatever. That's life. So let's catch up again later. Hope to see you in my Discord channel. All the instructions, et cetera, are in there. And don't come in there with a name like Trader X. Trader X was like that wrestler that came into the ring and got his ass beat, and then he went away, and he wore a mask in there because he didn't want anybody to recognize him on the street. Hey, you were that wrestler X that got the shit beat out of him in the ring, weren't you? You give you like $1,500, something like that. So come in there with something that anybody can recognize you with, and that you want to be kind of genuine. We're there for real price action and talk about stuff here. I'm kind of getting back into it because I've been away, I've been working, etc., etc. We all got priorities and stuff. You know what it's like. So come in and say hi. Anyway, and if you like, subscribe and leave a like. Tell your friends, and we'll be covering oil here, WTI, shortly, possibly today. So with that, I leave you. All the best. Good luck in your trading. Bye now.